Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing
Vinicius Junior!
And that has fair fizzed.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. That has ended up in no man's land. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Reinders. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Chouameni. Can he get it through? The Netherlands are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Simons. He's had it taken off him.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, he's onto this. Dumfries. And Shelton. Good spot, he's seen the run. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo! Schutten. Gakpo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodrigo! Oh, nicely intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward. Gravenberg.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Schutten. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Rodrigo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Goulet. Great ball if he can get there. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Reinders. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Alexander-Arnold. Goulet. Oh, super find. He's picked his way through. Van de Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Goulet. Valverde. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Xavi Simons. And Reinders. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Memphis Depay. Schutten. Not the most accurate pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Goulet. Chouameni. And the referee brings the first half to a close. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. So neither side has yet broken through. Looking tidy in possession here. And he's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Gravenberch! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Throw in. Reinders. Gets a good foot in there. Valverde. Rodrigo. Rodrigo tries a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
That comes as a mighty relief. Valverde. Van der Ven spots it and intercepts. Reinders. Memphis Depay is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The Netherlands still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And he's certainly onside here.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Gravenberch. Memphis Depay. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vinicius Junior. He can run onto that. Face to face with the keeper. Shot and goal! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 11.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. Passes short and sharp. Mbappe! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, this looks sharp. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Ball's gone out of play. Bellingham. Oh, good read. Oh, it's come loose. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Vinicius Junior. And he's intervened well there. Gakpo. And a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction was great, and he almost profited, you know.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Eder Militao. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, that's fabulous. The ball has bounced loose now. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's played him through. Some resolute defending there. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Lovely bit of skill. Reinders. Look at the space here. Hits one! Camavinga.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that is that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right play.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Rodrigo, played out to the right. Rodrigo! Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He's looking for the runner here. He can run onto that. Pedro Porro. And he's gone backward here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think a lot's going to depend on how much of a creative role this fella Arda Güler can play here, Peter. He's never one to shy away from getting on the ball. He has wonderful courage, and he's the go-to guy in this team. And it's always lovely when you're in the team and you know somebody is always looking to get on the ball. So his availability will be key.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Fabian Ruiz. And he's played it back. Oh, there's a probing ball. Chooses to go back. Shot could be on. Big chance! And that has fair fizzed.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
This might spell danger. Alexander-Arnold. So we're still where we started right now.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And the shot's on here. Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who's he going to be aiming for here? No way through, so back it comes. And he's really put himself on the line here. Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Can he finish? Goal! Spain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Spain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Merino. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Fabian Ruiz. Spain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Fabian Ruiz. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Oh, it's come loose. This is their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Oh, nice touch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Yamal is the guilty party there. Chouameni. Goulet. Oh, that's a key interception. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Spain come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go?
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Madrid with this to level it up. And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
This is quite a battle.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Merino. Merino ploughing through the middle. Can he finish? Goulet. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Zubimendi. Merino. Dani Olmo. Neatly clipped into space. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Morata being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he's in on goal. That is lovely. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal.
Spain really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Asciende a 71.550 espectadores.
So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get away here? Now it's Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Valverde with the foul.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
El dorsal 11. El dorsal
And he's
15.
quick to snatch it back.
El dorsal 22.
Modric. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now there's a great hit! And that has been cleared.
El dorsal 5. El dorsal 21.
Brahim
El
Diaz.
dorsal 4.
Look at the space here. And the ball's come loose here. That's been cut out. Well played. Mbappe. Spain needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Merino. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Brahim Diaz. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Now it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior touches it back.
What a lot more he...
Has a goal! And he sits there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And here's Vinicius Junior.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Mikel Merino has got himself a free kick.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's been shifted off it. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's got space in the area. Oh, sweet feet. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Probably be looking to play it square from here. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Decent hit from there.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Real chance here. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And here's Vinicius Junior. He's cut it out. Zubimendi. Oh, great ball! And there goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, what are your thoughts on... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Can he spark a counter here? So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter,
Mbappe! What a wonderful goal!
what a super start! A total shocker for the opponents.
Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Mbappe! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
That looks a good ball through. Now it's McAllister. De Paul. This might spell danger. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Goulet. Rodrigo.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Goulet shapes to shoot! McAllister for De Paul. Could move up a gear here. Lo Celso. And the ball's a good one here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Rodrigo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now that's a fine challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. De Paul.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It's just beyond his reach. Tchouaméni. Dybala showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Short changes him with that pass. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Valverde. Valverde. Tagliafico. Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Rodrigo. There's no flag. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. De Paul. Fernandes. Dybala. And it's Dybala. And he's being shifted off it. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. McAllister.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Picked out brilliantly. Great challenge, time to perfection.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He won't be happy with that one.
Argentina truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Alexander-Arnold. Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. Shot could be on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Valverde. Martinez. Nicked it back promptly. Vinicius Junior might just make this. Fernandes.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
He's played him through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Valverde. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the second half gets underway.
Argentina can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Fernandes. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's got to be in here.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
McAllister. De Paul. Eder Militao with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Eder Militao has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific.
Yeah.
Alexander-Arnold puts his foot on the gas. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Lo Celso. Mbappe. McAllister. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And the shot! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead.
And it's been given away. He's picked his way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Martinez. Tchouaméni. And he's had it nicked away. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So, time
8.
for changes
El
on
dorsal
both
14.
sides, actually.
El dorsal 3. El dorsal 15.
Nice touch.
El dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos. por
Argentina
el
are, of
dorsal
course, in a
10.
position to go to the bench should the need
El dorsal
arise.
6. El dorsal
And it's
4.
Modric.
El dorsal
Mbappe.
21. El dorsal
Brahim
5.
Diaz
Cambio de
receives it in a good position here. And here's Mbappe. McAllister. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe. Bellingham! It's in! And they get themselves in front! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Bellingham, back when it goes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Alvarez. Fernandez. Modric producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Vinicius Junior. And that could set him on his way. Mbappe. He's in, Sean Modric! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he was alert to it. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
McAllister. Now it's Dybala. Great defending, strong and determined. Alaba. That's a promising run he's making on the right. He'll play through for the wide man. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And he was quick to react. Martinez. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And the pass is intercepted. Alvarez. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Mendy. Mendy is fouled. Vinicius Junior, who does have an assist to his name. Modric. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And here's Bellingham. Can he get away here? Bellingham. Otamendi deals with that. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Argentina perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So it is good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And here's Vinicius Junior. He has found a way through. That's Valverde. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a nicely measured pass. He's found a way through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think a lot's going to depend on how much of a creative role this fella Arda Güler can play here, Peter. He's never one to shy away from getting on the ball. He has wonderful courage, and he's the go-to guy in this team. And it's always lovely when you're in a team and you know somebody is always looking to get on the ball. So his availability will be key.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Oh, easy pickings there. Mendy. Can he spark a counter here? Over to the left. Well read, nice interception. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Gets his pass away.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Turns and goes back, and the shot! Goal! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
He is through here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. De Paul. Oh, nicely intercepted. This is promising. Güler. Nicely weighted ball. Brilliantly cut out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's De Paul.
This is the time you need that pace.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Played out towards the right wing. Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Güler. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. He's shifting through the gears here. Tchouaméni, Mendy, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Güler. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Güler hurtling down that right flank. Nice interception, well timed. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Valverde.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Goulart providing an outlet on that flank. Rodrigue, there's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He can get that clear. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Well, you have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Witsel. Javi Galán, he's picked his way through. Nice control. Griezmann does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Rodrigo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Still just a single goal between the sides. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Can he get it through? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Clearly is miffed. Rodrigo is on his own. And he's there to get it away.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He won't be happy with that one. Galán. Alvarez being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
It's a promising position, and the ball's gone astray. And it's Griezmann. Alvarez. Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, what has happened here? Long ball looking to counter. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's played. There's the hit! Sticks it away! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And that is expertly dealt with. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shot could be... Brahim Diaz! Molina tries to clear.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, super ball, and the shot! He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid take the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Sorloth. Well timed, excellent interception. Koke. Out Sorloth. Closing in on goal.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That is ended up in no man's land. The normal. Oh, what a mistake! He's got away. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid with the corner. They're first. That has been knocked clear. Decent hit! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as you... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Jackson! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Adebayo goes on a run down the left wing, and that could set him on his way. Vinicius Junior! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Tchouaméni gets across to intercept that. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and flexibility, because when he moves around the pitch, it's not necessarily being versatile in different positions, it's just his flexibility, his reading of the game, and that's what I really enjoy about him. He just makes it very difficult.
Vinicius Junior! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Sanchez trying to keep this in. Palmer. Always onto this. He's away.
My load.
Sancho! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Fernandez with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Tchouaméni. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Colwill makes the interception. The ball has bounced loose now. Fernandez. Little pass back. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Played out towards the right wing. Cucurella spots it and intercepts.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's got the shot away! And another try! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the...
Now the finish! And the ball's come loose here. And he's there to get it away. Valverde. Almost half an hour in now. Madueke goes steaming forward. Fernandez. Sancho providing an outlet on that flank. Pass somewhat off target. Backward it goes. Well, that is one way to stop him. And Caicedo. Valverde, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rodrigo. Valverde. It's a good spell of possession, this.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Madueke. James. Palmer. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He's through here. So much time and...
Mbappe! Voila!
It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Goulet, and the counter is on. That's a nicely measured pass. He could be in here, and the shot! In he goes again! And more, and more, and more! A quite incredible... And we've reached half-time. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's managed to gift it back. Goulet in acres of space out wide.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Fernandez.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. That's a shade optimistic. Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valverde. Fernandez. And Caicedo. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Rodrigo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chelsea needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Caicedo. Eder Militao gets over it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
El dorsal 8, el dorsal 14, el dorsal
Jackson
22.
being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Modric, el dorsal 6, el dorsal 4. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de
No,
jugadores.
no way through.
Este partido
Pedro Neto
asciende a
chasing after it.
70.550 espectadores.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, that is a good ball to find Bellingham! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
They've played it short. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Chelsea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Mendy. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold. Brahim Diaz. Camavinga. Now Mbappe. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Passing is crisp and sharp.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Alexander-Arnold. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. "75 minutes played. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. That looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Madrid are having a ball here.
đợi một tí thôi, một tí sao vào thì cứ vào con đấy.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Lavia.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the...
Mbappe! And he hits the net! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no...